Welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video where today I'll be talking about Roman Lavia joining Chelsea, Michael Olise, Lewis Hall and all things Chelsea. So if you're new, I'm Cameron Cobb and I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. I'm trying to get to 1,400 subscribers before Chelsea play West Ham on Sunday. So if you could like, subscribe, turn on the bell, that'll help me a lot. Without further ado, let's get in the first story. Now, starting off with Romeo Lavia, and that was from yesterday. We got Here We Go from Fabrizio Romano, which has said, Romeo Lavia to Chelsea, here we go. Deal agreed between clubs and a final fee short of 16 million, add-ons included. Structure also agreed. Lavia will undergo medical tests this week, just informed by club that the agreement has been reached. Romeo said yes to Chelsea on Monday. This carries on by saying later in the morning today, saying Romeo Lavia in London today in order to complete medical tests as Chelsea player after 53 plus 5 million deal agreed yesterday night. Brazilian talent David Washington also completing final part of medical today ahead of club statement. I'll be talking about Washington later today, but yes, Lavia signed a £57.8 million deal from Southampton to Chelsea. Just to let you know, that is 3 million less than what Liverpool offered, so it's not all about the money, Liverpool fans. Going on to Sky Sports, who said Romeo Lavia has started his medical ahead of his move from Southampton. That was only an hour ago, so it should be done by now, and we should be announcing him either today or tomorrow morning. And the final story saying from the Secret Scout saying the aim for Chelsea is to have Romeo and Lavia available for West Ham. That would be great if both Caicedo and Lavia were available for West Ham. Whether both of them will start with Enzo, I'm not too sure, but very exciting for the Chelsea midfield. But I'll be talking about the shortcomings of all this business in a later story. But sticking with Romeo Lavia, he helps Enzo a lot. He also helps Caicedo. I think the plan for Enzo is more of that 8 role which we saw against Liverpool. First assist of the season. Him and wingers, along with wing-backs, we're going to have plenty of attacking options. I know lots of people are thinking, well, if we have 3 DMs, our attack going to be faltered. But with the excellence and brilliance of Ben Chilwell and Reece James attackingly, I think we'll be fine. Along with, Enzo in that 8 role, we should be okay. But yeah, Lavia, 19 years of age, just under £16 million. Very, very happy he picks Chelsea over Liverpool. Of course, that Joe Shields link helps again. It's going to be helping with Olise, which I'll be talking about later. But not all about the money. Furthermore, he's earning a lot less than Ward-Prowse. Just to, put up to date with the Southampton players leaving. It's not all about the money, it's also about the project and working under one of the best managers of developing young projects in Pochettino. But yeah, very happy about Lavia to Chelsea, very happy about Caicedo to Chelsea, and hopefully we'll see a better, improved midfield against West Ham on Sunday. On to the next story. So, going on to Michael Olise, which looks like he's going to be our next signing. I'm going to be going to Zyeich, who has said, although Crystal Palace aren't happy with Chelsea's approach to Michael Olise, Chelsea sources insist no rules were broken. Palace have not made an official complaint, but did express tapping up concerns to informally to Chelsea. Well, this happens in every transfer, Palace. I'm sorry to say. I don't know what they're trying to get out of this. Maybe a bit of compensation because they are a bit strapped for cash and have lost some of their best players this window. Nezar Kinsella backs this up by saying Chelsea insist their approach for Michael Olise has been above board, following reports that Crystal Palace are unhappy over concerns the winger may have been tapped up. What's good about this deal, furthermore, is that Michael Olise is going to be joining his club he trained at. Of course, come from Cobham. His brother's at Cobham. I'm not going to say boyhood club, but he's a London boy. Staying in London was probably one of the reasons why he rejected Man City. Similar versions of the story for Lavia and Caicedo. London is altogether a better city than Liverpool. Sorry, Scousers. And finally, Sky Sports carry on by saying Chelsea finalising the detail of an agreement for Crystal Palace forward Michael Olise. Should be our next deal. We should be getting Fabrizio Romano. Here we go, either later today or early tomorrow. So stay up to date on the channel and I'll bring you that. But yeah, just under 35 million for one of the best young prospects in the Premier League. I've got to stress this enough. He is Premier League proven, 2 years in the Prem. How many other signings are we banking on there? Come into the Premier League and do well. Players like Timo Werner, Christian Pulisic, ultimately taking a punt, and it's more money than 35. 11 assists in the Premier League. Not more to say. Only Kevin De Bruyne took more. Very exciting. Him, Madueke on the right. Hopefully we can shift on Sterling, but we can dream. And then Mudryk on the left. We're going to have very exciting wingers, and hopefully Pochettino, like he does with many young players, gets the most out of Olise, and we can see him at his full potential. On to the next story. But, as I said, this window has been almost perfect. But with the good has to come the bad. And that is because I'm going to go to Sam Wallace-Taylor, who said, Breaking: Chelsea have put teenager Lewis Hall up for sale but are asking for around 30 million amid interest from Newcastle United. Hall, 18, agreed a new contract this summer until 2030, and the original intention had for him to begin on loan. Well, there's a bit of a merry-go-round surrounding Hall. It looked like his deal to Palace on loan was all but done. Of course, Palace are losing out on a great player for a year, which they desperately would have needed once they lose even more players, it looks like. Then it looked like Newcastle were going to go on loan, but now it's looking like the £30 million deal for a teenager. It is ridiculously cheap. I would be looking for anything closer to 70 million if I were Chelsea. I know, ultimately we're going to have to let these players go, but can we just let Cucurella go instead, please? Because under Eddie Howe he's going to absolutely ball out. Not only have they signed former Chelsea player Tino Livramento for 45 million, they could get an even better player for almost, 15 million less. Hopefully, might be a bidding war between other teams, I'm not too sure, but we need a lot more than 30 million for me to be happy for him to go. David Washington. Now, I'm going to go to Fabrizio Romano, who basically says, here we go with the Santos 2005 striker, 16 plus 4 million euros, here we go, confirmed. And as of now, he's taken his medical and will be loaned out to Strasbourg with fellow Santos teammate Gabriel. Of course, Strasbourg won their opening game of Ligue 1. Going to be very exciting to watch how the Brazilian flair can be instilled into Patrick Vieira's Strasbourg team. Very exciting for him. And the final story today is that the detailed medical check of Hakim Zyeich, with whom Galatasaray in the transfer negotiations, has been complete. Medical complete for Zyeich to Galatasaray. Be interesting to see how much money we get for him. Maybe £8 to £10 million. It might even be on a free. I'm not too sure. But the clear out has continued. The deadwood is gone. The players like Olise are in, and altogether, apart from the whole deal, you can't fault what Chelsea are doing right now. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow for more Chelsea transfer news. See you then.